Hello, my name is Mary Mullins. I'm the art teacher at King Springs Elementary School, the 2-5 campus, and I'm committed to impacting my community by being the change that I want to see. In order to teach this, you must live it. Others can see by your example. I found this does not come without a cost. It seems that when you do nice things for others, sometimes that tends to bring some trials or tests to put you in check to see if you're truly devoted to being the change. It's been a hard yet rewarding year for me, but I've realized it's important to keep the main thing, and don't ever give up hope. Each year, I make it a personal goal to not only learn the names of all my students, but also get to know them on a personal level by finding out something special about them. Maybe their favorite football team, something about their siblings or their hobbies, parents, their life goals, things like that. And then when I see them again, we have a conversation starter. My goal is to make each child feel special, valued, and loved. Because as educators, we all know that there are students with not so glamorous home life. Last summer, I became very concerned about what's happening in our world with all the hate. It appeared to be coming from all types of people. I witnessed it firsthand during pre-planning while I was shopping for my classroom school supplies. As I reflected on this, I had an overwhelming burden that my first lesson for all 600 of my students should be about this. I decided to do a little research to see why are people filled with so much hate towards people that they don't even know, making knee-jerk judgments without even knowing a single thing about a person. Maybe it's because of the color of someone's skin, or the way they dress, their political or even religious views. The next day, out of nowhere, I received an email explaining a project called Pinwheels for Peace. It was perfect. I could convey my Be the Change motto. It covered not only my art standards, but cross-curricular ones too. I was extremely nervous about teaching the lesson because I knew what needed to be said to get my point across, and I was worried it might come back to bite me. Our class discussions on hate went better than I ever imagined. Students were able to voice their concerns on what they've heard and what they've seen on this hot topic. And they were transparent, as was I, about this type behavior and the negative effects it will have on us in our future. Next, we listed words on the board that exuded peace, like kindness, hope, equality, love. You get the point. We discussed Martin Luther King and his dream. I told him I had a dream that we would each try to be the change as we live our life meeting others through all walks of life. It really hit home with multiple students. They told me they needed to go home and change their family. I thought, oh no, here come the complaining phone calls and emails. I just hope I don't get written up for this. Thank goodness I did not get one single complaint. And when it came time to make the pinwheels, the students had a choice to write words from the word bank on the board or what they would do differently to be the change. The opposite side was for their designs, patterns, and decorating. I demonstrated how to put them together and how they work. I also said that my hope was, as they spin, the words of peace would go flying through the air and even maybe change the thoughts of others. Our next challenge was where to put 600 pinwheels. I wanted them in a well-populated area to start spreading the peace and make a statement in my community. Smyrna Food Truck Tuesday was the perfect place, and it happened to be the day before World Peace Day. Thank goodness they allowed us to use their grounds because it definitely caused some people to ask questions and think about it. I received emails, private messages, and even a card from a stranger thanking me. You never know what someone is going through or even what they've overcome. If we could each get to know someone's heart before passing judgment, the world would be a much better place. Let's be the change.